Hello. Um, I'm making another video, and I think the purpose of it will come out at the end. First of all, I talked in the previous video about, trying to make a list of goals, set goals for yourself while you're rehabilitating, so that you're not wasting all that time, sitting at home and doing nothing, and while you have so many resources at your hand. If your life is about to change, and if maybe you are fortunate enough to find a loved one in your life and have a beautiful daughter and a mother and and people around you who care and love you, you know, then maybe also you'll find yourself in a place where you are rehabilitating and you find yourself in a beautiful, 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 beautiful place like this, and then you know you make a list of things that you need to do, other than generate some money, of course. But very quickly, within just a minute, I came up with a list right away, of things that I need to do, and this will show you very quickly, how to make your own list, and one day at a time, one step at a time, we can achieve these things, and learn as we go. Check this out. For example, one, quitting addictions. Alcohol. Alcohol, I quit about 9 years ago. I went into AA, and that's 9+ years ago. I went into AA when my daughter was just 2 years old. I was a really bad alcoholic, really bad, and I had to do something about it. And I did not. I was not gonna settle on my daughter, seeing her dad with a bottle in his hand all his life, and constantly being dragged by the doctors and the ambulances here and there. No, no way. I was already changing, going through changes. I did not want to do things. Next, drugs. Of course, I got on the old programs, and you know. And that caused me to get on meds, so I have to taper off meds, and I have to deal with these meds, and I have to take them accordingly and all that, and then I have to unfortunately get physically and mentally dependent on them in order to save my life, so that I can start somehow reliving my life again, restarting, you know. Then quitting cigarettes, for example, that's another big one, that everyone needs to do, but it's on the list and it's done, it's scratched off, Next thing, teeth. My teeth need to get done. Taxes, taxes are getting done right now. Passport is getting done right now. Divorce proceedings, keep tapering off the meds slowly and wisely, you know. Keep doing it, because otherwise it's a ball and chain. You will never end, unless you make that decision. Okay, it's time. I want my life back, and now it's time to take it back. You have to take it back. The doctors will never give it back to you unless you show them that you want it. Then they will. They will help you, actually. But if you don't make that initial decision to start tapering, or start changing your life, if you don't have a reason, then you might get stuck. You might get stuck, and I I am very grateful that I have a reason. I have a few reasons now to get off these meds and try life one more time, at least one more time. And there goes on my list. It keeps on going and going, Then through doing all these things, and setting all these goals and making lists like that for myself, I learn things, because I also have to, on my list, is giving space and reducing pressure on loved ones, you know I have to start doing that because I've been putting pressure on my own daughter, on my girlfriend, on my own mother, on my own brother, and it's not fair. Their family, the pressure on my dad too, it's not fair, but these are things you learn as you go, some things you learn as you go, you know, and but like the saying goes, better sooner than never, you know, and also at the same time, you have to learn how to give yourself space and reduce pressure on yourself, reduce causing anxiety to yourself, and your well-being is very important, don't psych yourself out, don't panic, believe in love, believe in all the things that I'm preaching. I should be believing in it, believing in those people that claim they say what they say to me, I should be more believing and trusting, and that is very important, and I will be doing that, and another thing is stay good and stay stable, you know, because if you mess up, then you mess up everything, and take me seriously, you know, your loved ones and everyone, your friends, they love you. They're here for you. Do not hurt them, please, and I'm here for you anytime, 24/7.